I mean, I think they want to know how we met, you know?
Yeah, that should be a good one.
Yeah.
What's up?
What's happening? Back at it again with our second video. You already know. If you don't know, I'm Shay.
And I'm Kay.
Here with another video, y'all. Another video. We keeping them coming. We told you every Saturday. Tune in. It's going down.
Yes, and today we're gonna be telling you guys how we met. The full story.
The full story.
Detail.
Alright, y'all. So, woo! I'm gonna try to make it quick, but the details matter. In high school.
At Richardson High School.
At Richardson High School.
I feel like that was a good detail.
I seen Kayla. You know, I don't know. I was kind of known. I was pretty known at school, I guess. I think I was. And I had always seen her or whatever. You know, she was doing her own little thing, though. I wasn't really worried about her, but...
You was worried about me. What are you talking about?
Can I tell my story?
You was worried about me. Go ahead.
Anyways, so I wasn't worried about her at first.
Okay.
Damn. I wasn't worried about her at first, and then, you know, after time, you know, went on or whatever, she kind of caught my eye. You know, she became single. I didn't even know if she was ready to mingle yet. That's where I came in at. Nah, but so I don't know. I was crushing on her for a minute before I even like told her. Like, I had a really big crush on her. So, you know, it got to a point where I was like, you know what? I'ma just do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm big, I'm bold, I'm with it. You know? Mm-hmm. And I came with it. Next day, I had it playing in my head. I said, I'm gonna talk to her. You know what I'm saying? So, the next day at school, I remember this. We've talked about this before many times, but...
Many times.
But... I didn't know I was gonna approach her, but I approached her and I was just like, first thing that came to my head. So we was in the cafeteria. She was coming out of something. It's like another part of our cafeteria. It's called the Eagle's Nest, and she was coming out of the Eagle's Nest, and I was like, she was walking up and she had some chips, and I was like, can I have some? I ain't never talked to her before in my life and none of that. And I asked her for some of her chips. She gave me some. You already know.
I was like, okay, I gave her some, but at first I was like, I mean, I guess. Here you go.
Yeah, she was kind of like, but she gave me some. That was it. I was like, good. I did it. I talked to her. I said I was going to do it, and I did it, you know. So... after that, I just made sure that I kept like talking to her throughout that day. Like, I ran up to her like, oh, where you going? Real class? I walked her to class, was late to my class, everything.
She walked me to class all the time.
And that's really like where it started. And then like after that, we just continued to just speak to each other. I always saw her. I always walked her to class. I didn't give a F that I was late. None of that.
None of that.
I, you know, did what I had to do. And
but we became really close though.
Yeah, we became really close, and it was fun because actually nobody like really knew about it.
Yeah.
No one knew about it, so it was kind of like fun. And
no one knew, but like everybody knew. You know?
Yeah, it was.
It was like nobody knew like what we was on, but because they always saw us together, they was like, y'all should, you know what I'm saying? Like they knew, kind of. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'd be like, oh, y'all cute or whatever. And
yeah.
we like, we know, you know. Well, I knew. And
I knew too.
She knew too.
Yeah, and so she had walked up to me. She was by herself, clearly. And that's when she was like, can I have some? And I was just like it really like caught me by surprise. So I was just like, who just walks up to somebody? I literally don't know you. We have never spoken to each other ever. And you asked me for some of my chips that I bought with my money. And she said it so like, with such a big smile on her face and all this other stuff. And I was just like, I'm a nice person. So I was just like, yeah, I guess. And the rest is history. Yeah, but that was my perspective. So really.
Why do you look at me like that?
I was making sure we was on the same page.
We're always on the same page. You already know that.
Yeah. But yeah, that was really it.
Yeah, you honest. I mean, it wasn't nothing major, but like,
it's well, we funny say to us because
it's weird and funny to us because we still talk about this today. That like, she's honestly the first person that I really like genuinely cared for, and like I had feelings like fast and like hard. Like, I liked her a lot,
and she clearly turned me out. So. But yeah.
So, you know.
You didn't think, she didn't think I was gonna say that, y'all, on camera. I ain't. But she know what it is.
Yeah, I do. She know what it is. But, you know, it's like, that happened, and then, you know, I had ended up being in relationships after us because she had to move and stuff. So, I ended up being in a relationship. She ended up having a relationship also herself. So, like, now we're back. Like, how many years later?
8 years later.
8 years later, y'all. We're back off the connection we had in high school. But it's still here. You already know. You know what I'm saying? Alright, we gotta stop.
Yeah, okay. We really didn't want to make this video too long.
Seriously. So, you know what? Thank y'all again for tuning in and watching. You know what we be doing, and you know, tune in again next Saturday. Make sure,
but also comment and let us know like what else y'all want to see from us below this video.
So like I was saying, make sure you subscribe and like this channel, and also comment and tell us what y'all think, how y'all feel, and yeah, peace.